My dear students of class 7, today we will read a very interesting poem named The Shade, written by Frank Flynn. So, what is a shade? Do you know? When you come to school and you keep cycle in the cycle shade. So what is shade? Shade means kind of structure with 4 pillars and a roof, mainly covered with tin and something else. So that is a shade, cycle shade, cow shade. So here you can see, do you know what a shade is? A cow shade or a tool shade or a wood shade, for example. So where you keep cows, where you keep tools, that is tool shade. Where you keep cows, okay, that is cow shade. Where you keep wood, that is wood shade. So for an example, it is a small room away from the main house. Generally the shades are away from main house. You can see in our school also, that is in one corner and away from the main building, for storing, for keeping things, animals, tools, vehicles, etc. Ask your partner if he or she has ever seen a shade. Means you have seen the cycle shade of our school also. Let her or him describe it to the class. Now read the poem. Theirs means there is a shade at the bottom of our garden. Bottom means the far end of our garden. Bottom means here not below, but at the far end of our garden. So the narrator is saying that, the poet is saying that they have a shade at the far end of their garden. Okay, with a spider's web hanging across the door, and in the door of that shade there was a spider's web that was hanging. The hinges are rusty. Hinges means kind of iron or loheka, right, with which the doors are protected. The doors are swing, they move, that is hinge, right. To fix the door you have to put hinge, right, and those are rusty, means with full of rust, okay, corroded, and those are not new but full of rust, because if you don't use anything made of iron for longer time, then it will become rusty, right. And creak in the wind means, creak means kind of noise when the wind, okay, moves or wind goes, or there is a storm or wind blows, there is a kind of creak noise that produces. When I am in bed, I lie and I listen. When the narrator remains in his bed, he lies down and he listens that noise, and he thinks, I will open that door one day. The narrator wants to open that door one day. Then he is saying that there is a dusty old window around at the side. Dusty old window. One window, old window full of dust around at the side of that shade, with 3 cracked panes of glass. 3 cracked panes of glass. So panes of glass, that window was covered with panes of glass pane, okay, and the glass are not good but cracked. And I often think there is something staring at me each time that I pass. Then when the poet passes by the side of the shade, he thinks someone or something staring at him. Staring means looking at him, right? gazing at him, staring, gazing, looking. Each time that I pass, and I will peep through that window one day. The narrator or the poet wants to peep. Peep means to look through the window one day. But the narrator's or the poet's brother says there is a ghost in the shade. Says that there is a ghost in that shade who hides under the rotten floorboards. So the floorboards, and they are kind of rotten, not good, right? And there is a ghost hiding under that rotten floorboards. And if I ever dare to set foot inside, he will jump out and chop off my head. And his brother also says that if the poet ever dares to set foot inside, to go inside, then that ghost will jump out, will come out and chop off, will cut off the poet's head. But I will take a peek one day. The poet wants to take a look one day, take a look one day. I know that there isn't really a ghost. Then a poet knew that there isn't really a ghost. My brother tells lies to keep the shade for his den. And the poet also knew that his brother tells lies, okay, to keep the shade for his den. And there isn't anyone staring or making strange noises. And he also knew that there was no one who's making strange noises. And the spider has been gone from his web. And also knew that the spiders, they have gone from his web. Since I don't know when. But the poet didn't know when they will go. I will go into that shade one day soon. The poet wanted to go to that shade one day, very soon. But not just yet. But not yet he dared to go inside. He knew that there is nothing, but he dared not to go inside. Right? So that's all the said. Thank you.